Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Whenever you see this day or night, this is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius for February 1st through the 15th. It is a general reading, so it can cover anything from friendship, health, work, love, etc. So take it how it resonates for you if it does. And if it doesn't, always feel free to check out your free birth chart online. All you have to do is know your birth time and you can get all your different placements. And so like for me, I am a fellow Sag, and I have a moon in Aquarius. So sometimes I will read my Aquarius readings too. And you can also check your Venus. But anyways, I pulled all your tarot cards ahead of time, Sagittarius. So we'll get into that in just a moment. 1 second. Cleo. No. So I'm going to do the sound bell here. Maybe they will shut up. Hermes, Cleo. Hermes. Hermes and Cleo. Shh, please. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do it again. So the sound bell normally is for healing and for grounding for the reading. I was hoping it would calm down the animals. So let's try again. Okay, deep breath. Okay, Sagittarius. So I do live in the corner apartment right by the stairs. And as we know, Chihuahuas are a little bit crazy, so I apologize for that. But hopefully we won't have any more interruptions. But yeah, Sagittarius. Let's get into your cards here. Okay, so the first row is energy starting around February 1st, a little bit before, a little bit after, not exact, and continuing through this week into this upcoming weekend. And then the second row is the second weekend until February 15th, a little bit before, a little bit after. Okay, so you have 6 of Cups upright, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Wands upright, Page of Swords upright, and Page of Pentacles in reverse. And then we'll go over the confirmation cards in a little bit. Okay, Sagittarius. So really nice card to start off here is with the 6 of Cups. This is the card all about happy times, good memories, childhood memories. It could talk about you possibly dealing with somebody from the past. It can also talk about childhood nostalgia or looking at things from a childlike perspective. Again, it depends on you and your individual situations. This is a general reading. Okay. And if this is not your energy, Sagittarius, it could be the energy of the person you're dealing with or the general situation. But yeah, traditionally in the 6 of Cups, you would see a boy and a girl, 2 kids playing together. There'd be outside, dogs, cats, a fruit tree, just happy times. Okay, so really nice energy to this card here. And they're playing in the water, these little otters. And you've got the grass in the background. They've got all their cups are upright. And so really nice here. Okay, Sagittarius. All right. So your second card here is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is an energy of talking about there's a little bit of stagnant energy with something. It could be something is not ready to take a new form. Okay, since it is 10 would normally be completion of something, beginning of something new. But since it's in the reverse, it could be that something isn't all the way done yet, or isn't all the way ready for the new beginning. Okay, but I'll show you the card here in the upright. So you just see this happy family, rabbit family here, right next to their little rabbit hole, and they've got all their abundance with their pentacles here, and it's really a calming energy when it comes upright, but it was reversed or upside down, Sag. So, like I was saying, a little bit of stagnant energy could also be a feeling of not being supported in some way or feeling support around you with friends or family. But again, it could just be that something isn't ready to be brought to the next level, or be reborn, or next leveling up, or next stage of something. Okay, but we'll see how the rest of the reading plays out. Okay, Sag. So the next card you have is the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is interesting because normally, right, nine is almost close to 10, but these are both in the reverse position. So there could be a little bit of lack of confidence here with something, feeling like you've lost your determination possibly in some way, or your focus. Or it could just be, since it is next to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse that we just talked about, that some type of, again, celebration or leveling up, or the beginning of a new phase of a project or a relationship or goal isn't happening just yet. Okay. So let me just show you the two cards, and then we'll go a little deeper for that one in a second. Okay, so they're both reversed. But yeah, normally with the Nine of Wands, when this is in the upright position, you see this goat here at the top of the mountain. They've reached a certain level through their hard work, determination, focus, right? And they're very confident. And you've got the ribbons on the wands talking about some type of celebration, happening or about to happen. Okay, but it did come out reversed, like I said earlier. So with these two cards in reverse here, just can be something isn't quite finished yet. There is, like I said, a little bit of restless energy. Can be for some of you a lack of confidence, or your determination or focus isn't where it normally is. And so that could be why you're feeling stagnant. Okay, but we'll keep going and see how it plays out. Okay, Sag. So the next card you have is the Three of Wands in the upright position. This isn't an action card, it's an observation card. So you see this little woodpecker, I think it's a woodpecker bird, and he's chilling here on one of the wands. Okay, and he's looking down at these ships in the background. This is like a people watching energy. So being open to seeing how other people do things, not copying them, but just seeing how there might be some lessons or similarities to learn. But it's really just also taking the time to slow down before making a decision about something. Now, it can say for some of you that there could be a reason to celebrate, more of the second week of February with these ribbons on the wand here. But I also, sometimes like to read the journal prompts from this tarot deck. So I went ahead and did that before I came on camera, turned the camera on. Can't even think right now or talk. So yeah, so this one is the woodpecker. I thought I marked the right one. Yes, no, just kidding. Here we go. Okay, so the three journal prompts for the Three of Wands, 3-3, for this woodpecker are, and I thought they were very interesting. It says the time to stand still is over, right? Because I was saying it was an observational card, so but it means you are going to soon get into action, right? So then it says, what direction will you head? What is calling to you right now? How you will allow the rewards of your hard work. How will you allow the rewards of your hard work to return to you? So I just thought that was interesting way of looking at that card. Let me just take these out so I don't forget. Hold on one second, guys. What is this? This is a different. Don't know why that card is there. Um, Lost my train of thought. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find this other card I had marked earlier, and somehow here we go. Losing my mind. Anyway, let me put that down. So sorry. Yeah. So the fifth card you have here, Sagittarius, is the Page of Swords in the upright position. And in this card, you see a little road runner, and he's running around. And then there's a sword, one sword in the background, leaning against this tree, and he's like in this, typical desert surroundings for the road runner. Okay, but this card is talking about some type of small opportunity. Or offer that could be presented to you, or you're going to present to someone else, or just coming in from the universe here. When I say small, it's because it's a page, it's not a knight or a king. Okay, but small isn't bad, right? But it also, the Roadrunner talks about where are you going? It's very similar to the Three of Wands I just looked up in the book. Where are you going, right? It, don't always have your head down. Yeah, you want to move fast like the Roadrunner, but you can't do that unless you pick up your head and really focus on which direction you're running towards, okay? But the reason why I was trying to find it was also I liked the journal prompts too. And they are, how do you record flashes of inspiration? Really interesting. It says, in what area of life, in what area of your life do you need to quickly change direction right now? That's true, right? So the Roadrunner can, because we know he's fast, the little meet, right from the cartoons, he can churn as fast as he needs to. The last part, it says, how can you raise your awareness of the messages being sent to you from the universe? Okay, so how can you be more organic, more spontaneous, but really just listen to what the universe is trying to tell you at this time? Which is a general trait of most animals, and why I like to use this animal deck. But yeah, let's get to your last card of the first six here. Okay, Sagittarius. So your next card is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is talking about whatever that small potential offer or opportunity that either you give to someone or someone was going to give to you, or coming from the universe, however you want to say it. It could be that it wasn't well received. It was either put on hold or just hasn't come through yet. But the main feeling of this card in the reverse position also talks about there's not enough planning with something. Okay. So it could be saying that when this small opportunity offer came through, that maybe it didn't have all the research or background information that was needed to make it actually a real offer or proper offer or something like that. Okay. So when you see it in the upright position, there's this little sheep here, and then there's like the bushels of his hair that the farmer has cut off of the sheep to prepare for the winter and how they make their money, right? And so normally it's very abundant. It's all about planning and using the things that you have and being grateful, and all of that. But because it was reverse Sagittarius, it can be talking about there needs to be a little bit more planning here about something. Also, not forgetting to use the resources you already have, right? We always want to like strive for more, get something new or different, but sometimes the answers we seek or even new ways of making money can be like right in front of us, okay? But yeah, let's get into your confirmation cards here, Sag. Okay, so first card you have is Death in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and Five of Cups upright. Okay, so when the Death is in reverse, confirming the Six of Cups upright and the Three of Wands, this is talking about in the recent past, Sagittarius, either you or the person you are dealing with, a general situation, was resisting some type of big change. Okay, so the Death card is all about change and transformation, right? Since it was in the reverse. That's why I was saying a resistance to that. And that could be why With the Six of Cups, I was saying, childhood nostalgia, looking at things from a childlike perspective. It doesn't have to necessarily be child, but it could just be how you used to look at something. And so when there's a resistance to this new change coming up, it could be you're responding to it the way that your old self used to respond. And that's not necessarily what's needed at this time, Sagittarius. Okay. Now, it could also be saying that for some of you, this person that wants to um, reconnect with you from the past, that possibly is not for your um, highest good, for your best development in the future. Again, it'll resonate for you guys in different ways. But with the woodpecker here and the Three of Wands with the Death card in reverse, is also basically telling me that before, the reason why you were just in this observational mode and wasn't ready for action yet was because you were resisting, again, some type of change or transformation here. And so the longer you do that, things will remain to stay the same and you won't necessarily be happy. So you have to kind of be open to this transformation and this change, Sagittarius. Okay. Now, with the Chariot in reverse, confirming the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords, this is basically telling me there could be a little bit of resistance to some emotions. If not, it's just general stagnant energy that we talked about before here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, right? When it's upright, it's very peaceful energy. When it's reversed, it's restless, is the opposite of peace, right? And so when you have this Chariot in reverse as well, it's more stagnant energy because the horse is upside down. And the horse, when it's right side up, represents forward movement, being in control of your emotions as well. Oh, I see. Hello. Hi, Jay. How's it going? Yeah, I can try to do a little mini reading at the end of this one for you if you hang around for a little bit. um, but yeah, so with the Chariot in the reverse too, when it's confirming the Page of Swords, it's basically saying again to not let this restless energy or these emotions hold you back from keeping your focus on track, Sagittarius. Yes, right on the bell. Um, so, that is something definitely to think about, Sagittarius, with that restless energy, the stagnant energy, the not wanting to control your emotions or not letting your emotions get away with you here with this Roadrunner and picking the direction and going forward, but knowing you can change as long as you stay flexible and spontaneous, okay? But use your other senses like the animals do and take the signs from the universe to show you which way to go. Okay. Now with your last confirmation card here, Sagittarius, you have the Five of Cups in the upright position, confirming the Nine of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Both of these cards in reverse position. With the Five of Cups, the energy of this card is that because of this I'm trying to think of the way to say it that we talked about earlier. This not leveling up, this completion of something not happening yet, this new beginning or new growth not being quite there. This could have put you in the place where you were only focusing on the things that weren't going right, Sagittarius, right? So in this card, it talks about crying over spilled wine or spilled milk, right? Like he's only focusing on what's going wrong when there's still cups that are in the upright position. Okay, there's still people and situations that can be helpful to you, Sagittarius. If you just change your perspective, turn around, see there's a bridge behind you that can lead you, safely over the water and to the castle where he might want to go. Also, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse here, when I was talking about the need for more planning for the future and just being more grateful or finding new ways of creating income for yourself, Sagittarius. It could be that because you're just focusing on the negative, you're not able to see those things at this time. Okay. But yeah, not a bad reading. We always have hopefully some insights and things we can learn. We always want to be learning, right? So yeah, with that being said, Sag, let's get you some quick oracle cards before you go. Just give me 1 second here. And we can tap into your energy. Messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. February 1st through the 15th. What does Sagittarius need to see? What does Sagittarius need to know for the highest good Sagittarius? Okay. And you got the Ice Queen, and it says ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. Okay, so let me get this out of the way for just a second here. So I like that it was talking about ideas preserved, because when we were saying earlier with the Three of Wands, like one of the prompts was, how do you record your ideas of inspiration, right? And so when this shows up again with ideas preserved, it's just reconfirming that, another call from the universe. Also saying that maybe there's more rest that you need to take to tap into more of your wisdom, Sagittarius, because you see this woman laying down here, and then you see this tiny owl in the background. So maybe even if it isn't physical rest, it could be both, right? It could be physical rest and mental rest, spiritual rest, all of that. So you can tap more into your wisdom. Okay. And the entitlement could just be that, well, of course, it's going to resonate for everyone in different ways. But the entitlement action goes back to the Page of Pentacles in reverse for me, for not being grateful for what you already have, for not planning for the future, and for not realizing there's different ways of making income, or if it's not income, a project, a relationship, etc. Okay, so just being open to trying things in a new way. And your last oracle card, Saggy. Let's see. Just give me 1 second here. Messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to see for highest good? February 1st through the 15th. Messages for Sagittarius. Okay. And you got the gorilla. It says, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Okay. So that might be a message for some of you guys. And if it's not your family, it can also be your friends, right? Whoever is you consider your closest, right? It doesn't actually have to be blood family or whatever. Okay. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. What else was I going to say real quick? Oh, yes. If you're new to Instagram, this is not Instagram. Oh, okay. If you're new to YouTube, apparently I am too. If you want to subscribe, it's free. I've always been trying to remember to say that. So you can just hit the bottom right little bell icon and click that it's active. It'll just let you know when I put out new videos if you want. And then other than that, like I always say, if you want to take a look at all of these cards close up at a later time, you can do that. I'm going to take a picture. And so to access that, you can click in the description box below, click on my website, click on the Facebook link, go to the Sag reading, and it'll be the first or second comment there. So yeah, if you guys leave now, thank you so much for your time and support as always. I am going to help Jay here answer a question or do a little mini reading. So if you want to stay for that, always welcome. But just wanted to end it there with Sag. Okay, Jay, let me get some different cards for you real quick. Um, yeah, let me just shuffle these here. Um, oh, yes. Thank you for subscribing, Jay. I appreciate that. So, yeah, if you have a question, one question you want to ask me, um, you don't have to use names if you don't want to. You can, whatever, or you can use letters, first initial, or if it's just about you, whatever you feel comfortable with sharing. So, I'll just go ahead and shuffle. I was in a relationship with a girl named Nanaiti Patel. She left me. It was a 3-year relationship, and from September 9th, I have no contact with her. What's her current feelings for me? Okay. Yeah, I can ask that for you. Just give me a second to keep shuffling. Okay, one more shuffle. Sorry. Just really want to make sure we have it clear for you. Okay. How does it say the name? Oh gosh, how did I say it before? Nayati? Nayati. Got it. Okay, I'm sorry. Nayati. All right, here we go. Nayati. How does Nayati feel about Jay currently? Hold on, I'm going to get 2 more cards. One more. Nayati feel about Jay currently? How does Nayati feel about Jay currently? Okay. Yeah, I normally take 3, but I took 1 more just because it flipped out. I don't always take flippers, but something told me to take that one. So let's see here. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords upright, the Fool in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Moon upright. It seems like, Jay, she does still have feelings for you. There is some type of lack of trust or leap of faith with her. She also possibly, what's the way to say it? It isn't the right time for her to make an offer, or if you, I don't know how the relationship what led to the split up. Um, but there seems to be a lot of illusions with her, a lot of emotions and things that she's not seeing properly, that she could be trying to see properly, but she's still having a hard time. Um, so yeah, let me show you the moon card here. Let me get closer. So you see in this moon card, there's these two dogs or coyotes or whatever you want to call them howling at the moon, right? And then there's all this water here. And underneath the moon, there's these pieces of gold raining down, okay? So it's similar to the tarot, to the tower card. Sorry, not the tarot. This is tarot. To the tower card because they both have these rays of sunshine illumination trying to come down, right? But I describe the moon card like, Jay, when you're looking at something at night in your room and all the lights are off or your house or whatever, you don't see things clearly. Like shapes can play tricks on your eyes, right? So that's like you don't have all the information because you don't have light on. It's not daytime, right? So I feel like um, I don't know why she doesn't want to take this leap with you at this time, but it just feels like she's doing some type of her own healing here. Or it could also be that um, whatever you in the past offered her or she offered you um, wasn't well received in some way, right? With the Page of Cups in the reverse position, okay? Because you see, normally this guy is holding up his cup with the fish here, okay? But it's reversed now, okay? But let me see, I just saw you made a comment. Use negative spirits to manipulate her. Hmm. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that could definitely be. I mean, hopefully not. We don't want anyone to manipulate anyone. But with the moon card here, there's definitely if it's not her, if it's not herself being deceived in some way and not seeing things clearly like I talked about. It could be somebody else. Um, people around her, of course, could be influencing her in some way, even if she's not consciously aware of it at this time. Yeah. Um, yeah. So, I'm not sure, but that's what I see from these cards here, Jay. Um, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the rods, but I have divining rods here. I could ask the rods like one more question if you like. Um, but these rods they're originally used to find water and minerals underground, and so I can warm them up and ask them questions, and we can kind of um, go from there if that's something that you would want to do real quick before, because I do have to go shortly to get to my next reading for the zodiac. Let's see. You said your friend is saying negative things about you to her. Oh yeah, that's no fun. Um, I'm not sure, Jay. If she's open to receiving any contact from you. Like, I don't know if you can message her through social media or email her. Um, but yeah, we can ask the rods in a second. Will you come back together? Okay. Um, I will say though that it probably just from the tarot cards too, it's probably going to be a little bit of time. So if you want, I can put a more specific question like will you get back together in the next 3 months or 4 months or something like that? So um, let me go ahead and scoot back here. And just, I have to wake up the rod. So I ask them questions that I already know the answer to and that we know the answer to, right? So let me do that here and make sure I'm all the way grounded, and I want to make sure you can see. Let me explain too. So when I ask it a question, if it crosses like this is a yes. If it stays out, it's like a maybe. If it goes all the way out like that, that would be no. Okay. And make sure it doesn't hit the doll. Sometimes it does that. Okay. So I'm going to warm it up by saying, is one of my names Malessea? Yes, right? One of my names is Malessea, right? Because that's my channel. Okay. Um, is it currently the year 2022? Okay, so that's a no, right? Because it's going out. Is it currently the year 2019? No. Is it currently 2021? It's slowly moving forward. Is it currently the year 2021? My left one always is slow. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay, we recenter them. Is the year currently 2021? Okay, it's getting there. Yes. Okay. So you see how sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. Let me turn down my radio too. That might be, um, I don't know. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's very cool. It takes time, like I said, just to warm them up when I haven't been using them. Okay, so we've asked some questions. So I'm gonna say, what was Niyata? Okay. Will Niyata and Jay get back together in the next 3 to 4 months? So it's saying yes. I don't know if you saw though, it did in the beginning, it kind of went out this way a little bit. So for me, and also from the cards that I pulled for you earlier, Jay, um, it looks like she's, taking some time to hopefully work through these illusions and what other people are telling her, and to check back in with herself and see, how she's really feeling. Because, like I said from the beginning, with the Knight of Swords, it does look like she still has feelings for you. Okay, but it might just take a little bit of some time here with the Fool in reverse and the Page of Cups. She's not ready to come back together just yet, okay, because of the offer, or how the relationship went before in the past. She's still working through the illusions. Okay. Um, oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. No problem. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so always feel free to come back and let me know how things go. And you can always comment or just catch a live, or always send me a private email too. You can find all that info in the description box. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you, Jay. But yeah, I'm probably going to end here and take a little bit of a break, and then I'll come back for other people to do Scorpio next. So thank you guys so much, as always, for all your support. And we'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, take care. Bye, guys.